Texas Congressman Beto O'Rouke, who's currently polling neck and neck with Senator Ted Cruz for that Senate seat, recently came out in support of NFL players taking a knee during the national anthem. He said, quote, "I can think of nothing more American than peacefully standing up or take a knee for your rights anytime, anywhere, or any place." I want to bring back Lieutenant Colonel Allen West. His new book, Hold Texas, Hold the Nation, Victory or Death, is due out in October. This seems like the pivotal fight to hold Texas. Yeah. I mean, Colonel West, what do you make of a Democratic candidate who says that in a state like Texas where, thems would have been fighting words not long ago? He must be extraordinarily confident. Has your state changed that much?
No, I don't think that he is that confident. It's just that he is part of a very far left move of the Democrat Party. He believes in open borders, and the fact that he would say something as insidious as this. But furthermore, he compared these NFL players to Rosa Parks in the civil rights movement. And he continues to talk about police brutality against blacks, not realizing that the major concern in the black communities is black on black crime. Look at what has happened in Chicago. Look, Charles, my dad was born in 1920. He served in World War II, and his coffin was draped with that American flag. And he fought for this nation at a time when it did not afford him all the rights and privileges. But he said to me at the age of 15 that there is no greater honor than to wear the uniform of the United States of America. He challenged me to be the first officer in our family. And now, because of him, we have another generation, my nephew, his grandson, who is currently serving as a major in the United States Army. So I think people like Mr. O'Rourke, Representative O'Rourke, are completely out of touch with Texas values. And I think that this comment will come back to haunt him.
How do you explain the polls so far?
Well, I think that one of the things that's happening here, you really have not seen him out in the public eye. There have been no debates. They have pretty much so tried to keep him under the radar screen. Of course, this now brings him out. There's a lot of enthusiasm. And, of course, people are still kind of upset with Senator Cruz with the 2016 Republican National Convention speech that he gave.
The topic of kneeling, it just feels so contentious, and I'm not sure that it will ever be resolved. But people articulating this to these NFL players that there's so much time in the day that you can do this, and to do it during the national anthem is so offensive to so many people. Why doesn't that message resonate?
Well, I don't think a lot of these young men understand, why they're taking a knee, and they don't understand the history behind the national anthem. Francis Scott Key wrote those words as the British were bombing Fort McHenry, and inside Fort McHenry there were soldiers making sure that our flag continued to wave and to stand, and that's what he saw at the dawn's early light. And I don't see how anyone that is making millions of dollars to play a sport could sit down, take a knee on a country, on the symbol of a country that affords them the opportunities to do such.
Yeah, they said that they're doing it primarily because of police brutality, but again, I think that they've created a situation where the kneeling itself has overshadowed any causes that they may want to be promoting. Colonel West, Thank you for your service, and thank you for coming on the show tonight.
Pleasure.